Olá, queridos, eu sou o Goth e estamos de volta com Honkai Star Rail. Acabamos com o Svarog e agora podemos preparar nossas trouxas e voltar lá pro mundo lá de cima. A gente tentou. Eu me esqueci de usar diplomacia. Desculpa, eu não consegui convencer ele.
I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first.
Exatamente.
You didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
Yay!
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
Quem é esse tal de Sam? Onde está o Stellaron?
Exactly.
Temos que destruir ele, mas a gente não sabe onde ele está ainda.
Cocolia's sudden change in attitude is also very curious.
Muito.
We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Verdade. Na verdade, eu tive alguns sonhos.
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
Muito revelatórios, principalmente como se a narrativa do jogo quisesse que eu soubesse o que está acontecendo bem longe daqui.
With Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random. If there is some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
Ah,
That's my hunch,
verdade.
but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now.
Foi a Kafka que fez isso comigo? Que olha, eu ainda não sei o que aquela moça fez comigo. Vou atrás dela e tirar satisfações um dia. Não é só uma desculpa para poder vê-la de novo porque eu acho ela linda e maravilhosa. É só para tirar satisfações mesmo.
Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
E aí, Gert?
Let me see.
A Marcia fica brincando de ver as poses pra foto. Ah, você voltou? Como foi? Cansou? Como o Leg te tratou? Ele foi legal com a gente. Verdade, embora o Leg pareça ser bastante sério, ele trata todo mundo bem. Bem, você deve estar cansado depois de andar o dia inteiro. Dê uma descansada no seu quarto. Leva a comida quando ficar pronta. Que gentil da sua parte. Sem problema. Somos todos amigos. Agora que você está ficando no grande hotel Golf. Ah, já ia me esquecendo. O que achou da cama de travesseiro? E da temperatura do quarto? A fornalha de geoessência está funcionando? Se precisar de alguma coisa, é só me falar. Vamos lá. Nossa, essa é a voz dela. Vocês voltaram.
It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
É a voz da Kafka. Acho que seria bom dormir um pouco. A Kafka, ela tenta, mas ela não consegue disfarçar a voz dela. Uma onda de cansaço toma conta de você. E você lembra que não descansa há muito tempo. Nem o sonho mais terrível acordará você desta vez. Nem o loading mais terrível.
Over there. See that? That
Momento
used to be the
singelo.
worst street in Rivet Town, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
Ah, a Natasha é bem mais velha que ela, né?
Sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh.
Ah, sua vida não foi
sorry.
tão ruim
Life in the
assim,
underworld is
né?
difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Você tem amigos, meio que tem uma família.
What I meant was...
Pois é, sua vida parece mais feliz que a da Bronya.
For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya.
Para de xingar,
You may
Bronya.
envy this kind of life,
Que
but
criança era você,
I
Bronya?
have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
É, acho que a única escolha que já foi feita pra ela é que ela era uma órfã e ela não tem dinheiro e vive num lugar terrível. Todas essas escolhas foram feitas pra ela, né? Ninguém perguntou se ela queria isso.
I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least.
Ah, que legal, elas realmente viraram amigas, né?
Heart-to-heart with the future guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
E eu acho que vai ser muito bom porque a Bronya vai ser a futura líder, né?
There was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals.
As duas sendo próximas acabar fortalecendo o relacionamento entre o povo de cima e de baixo.
The joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people. These precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided. When we could stand side by side against the eternal freeze and the fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Seele. Your trust is very important to me.
Ah, amizade.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but... As long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me? And why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It just...
Porque ela tá protegendo o Stellaron de alguma maneira.
I thought it
Mesmo ele
over.
fazendo mal.
There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Não parece muito inteligente.
Hold on, you're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already
Estúpido.
thought it through, Seele. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Seele. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change
Mas
it.
é um plano muito
But remember
estúpido.
this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
Uma beleza rústica, diferente, mas um lugar agradável.
That was a good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Danhong.
Vamos lá. Vamos dar prosseguimento. Acho que todas as coisas bizarras que esse jogo tem, a mais bizarra é isso de você andar com o personagem, sendo que na verdade ele está logo ali na frente.
You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you have a dream again last
Esse é o problema de um jogo que está mais preocupado em fazer as pessoas comprarem personagens do que com
Let's go find Wildfire to
a
discuss
história que ele conta, né?
see if they have any new discoveries.
O fato que você pode pegar um personagem que você só vai encontrar lá na frente e já entrar na sua party quebra muito, assim, sabe? Tipo, eu cresci com Final Fantasy. Tô acostumado a conhecer o personagem, ser apresentado, convencer ele a entrar na party, virar amiguinho. Aí você sorteia um personagem e fala, ok, não sei quem é, mas, né? Interessante. Aí depois de 10 horas você conhece aquele personagem. É muito estranho.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And
Ew.
the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha.
Não, você não
By the
fala
way,
o nome dela, você
sorry
não
for
mexe a
keeping that whole
boca.
thing about her being the actual leader of
Cadê a
Wildfire
Natasha? Essas desculpas não me convencem.
Oh, well, I might just be second in command, but I still
Ah,
have
ok,
a lot of
então.
responsibility. I couldn't give
Então não é que
Natasha
você é
up
um
right when
testa
the
de
first man
ferro,
got up.
você é o vice.
I had no clue that you bunch would become big heroes of the underworld. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
É mesmo?
I brought you
Sempre.
down. I can take you back up, free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll
Ufa.
go back through the furnace core.
Não tem um caminho mais tipo um elevador assim? O que a gente precisa de
Well,
você?
for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter.
Entendi.
Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Cara, mas ela foi no meio da noite, assim, do nada. Ela foi sem o Sampo. Meu Deus.
Ugh, enough about Sampo. We need him for this trip. And we can still get rid of him after we reach the surface.
Miss Seele, I'm still here, you know.
É, a gente pode se livrar dele assim que for
right.
possível.
Bronya told me to give you this.
O mais cedo possível.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Vamos ver. Quando vocês lerem essa carta, já vou ter voltado para o mundo de cima. Desculpe não ter contado meu plano. Tive medo que vocês pudessem abalar minha determinação. Madame Cocola me criou. Nunca vou poder retribuir a generosidade. Me ensinou muitas lições. Blá, blá, blá. Ela tem tomado decisões que me deixam intrigada. Preciso tirar satisfações com ela. É isso aí. Estou ciente dos riscos. Se eu falhar, ou se acontecer comigo, entrego essa carta para os irmãos Landau e peço a ajuda deles. Serval e Gepard são pessoas honradas e com muito poder. E a Serval já anda na nossa party. Quase desde o começo do jogo que a Serval anda na nossa party. Bem, Bronya Rand. Vamos lá então.
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Gepard, but who could the sister be?
Como assim, moço? Como assim?
Gepard's older sister.
Nossa Avril Lavigne de plantão. Talvez a irmã se refira ao Gepard.
Blonde, tall,
Quanta astúcia!
good-looking. Those Landau genes sure are something else.
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
São dois irmãos muito
Landau.
bonitos, os dois.
Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister... She's much...
Como assim vocês são velhos
Today's
amigos?
supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out
A Serval
anytime.
é
Just
mais
come find me
assustadora?
when you're ready.
Estamos prontos agora mesmo. A não ser que o jogo fale. Ah, não! Que eu preciso subir o nível. Ah, não. Tem que subir até o nível 24. Ah. Droga. Bem, depois de muito tempo, nós subimos o nível e estamos no nível 24. Estamos prontos para subir.
Alright, let's make it quick.
Não tem papinho não.
Of course.
Quero só subir. Vamos lá.
You didn't see the look on Joshua's face. He could barely hold back his tears. Chief Oleg. He didn't say much, but I know he's not the kind to wear his heart on his sleeve. It was my choice to go up, and Natasha supported my decision. Besides, you could use another person who can fight, right?
Claro, sempre é útil.
Alright, then let's cut the chatting
Vambora, vambora. Ah, tem que falar com ele.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out? Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot
Tô levando as
of steps to
marmitas.
climb.
1 quilo de pão de queijo. 2 Fantas 2 litros. Oh, Madame Cocolha.
I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
Ela mudou
After the failed
completamente.
pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
É um bom resumo dos últimos 5
I'm
episódios.
listening. Go on.
Madame Cocolia.
Ih, a câmera não tá mostrando o olho dela, isso é meio sinal de vilão, né?
I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others.
I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
Eita, ficou brava.
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen.
É hora de amadurecer, Bronya.
Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes.
Não sei se a gente tá pronto, mas eu quero
I
saber.
am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya.
Senão acaba o episódio e não acaba esse diálogo.
The voice of this dying world.
Passou o vírus.
We're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
Estamos. E que gosto que tem, Mars.
Freedom. Cold. Mainly cold, actually. Let's go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up.
A Mars é a melhor
It's not
personagem.
Georgia Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
Pelo menos ele traz a gente para os lugares certos, né? Vamos encontrar a Dona Landau. Para isso que serve os amigos.
Talking about Gepard. We should be careful.
Não,
He's a top
Gepard
Silvermane
não.
guard. He
Ele quase
probably
prendeu
could
a
have meddled
gente.
for every one of us he brought in.
Pois é, vamos para falar com a Serval.
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So you
Yes.
think we should avoid Gepard?
Vamos visitar a Avril Lavigne.
Right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Bronya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
E vamos lá. Estamos de volta no mundo superior.
Must keep a low
Vamos falar com a Serval.
We're still
Vamos atrás dela e do irmão. E vamos tirar satisfações com a madame e com a colha.
Nothing. It's
Vamos botar ordem
just
nesse
a
mundo.
little new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Not interested. I need time, not money.
Serval, we came past here before and helped you fix a few things. Remember?
What?
E por hoje é só, queridinhos. Um abraço pra vocês, fiquem com Deus. E semana que vem tem mais Honkai Star Rail. Um abraço e bye bye.
All over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted. All right, you'll be